courses, ebooks, and they're literally not getting any valuable information out of it. How do I know? Because I was that person. And I'm like, dang, who's going to give out the real information? We want to know how to sell, how to build, how to launch businesses. We want to get in the inside. We want to know this information, right? We really do. And especially when you pay for something, you want your money's worth. So my business partner and I decided to launch the Ultimate CEO University. We're going to be going over everything, be showing you step by step how to build out your own courses, your own ebooks, how to launch digital products, how to get into e-commerce with little to nothing down, how to start drop shipping your own branded merch for your company. All right, guys. So you're probably like, okay, Coach Days, how do I join? I'm ready to go. How do I get inside the membership? Click that link.
Listen. The Ultimate CEO University is in the words. We're entrepreneurs. We're owners. We're elite people. We're leaders. We're problem solvers. We're go-getters. We're doers. We're networkers. This is what we are. The Ultimate CEO University, you got the chance to see what's going on now. When I tell you, when you come through this and you got your listening ear, you got your student mentality, you hungry, you ambitious, you've been waiting to click up with like-minded people who getting it done, who executing, who have the proof of concept, who's proven from real estate industry to sales and marketing fields, e-commerce, authors, credit repair, you heard it before, but this is deeper than just offering those services. Where does hustle come from? Skills that we've been able to hone.
You must increase the hunger level, the desperation level, and you must get more focused.
What's up, everybody? We are super excited to be back talking to you guys today. We have a really short training planned. We really want to dive into just, it's the holidays, so mindset, we can get lethargic. We got our holiday food, we're feeling good, nice and full. And, our businesses are still, running, right? We still have our ideas and our dreams that we want to bring into fruition. So this is the time, this is the season of that, the season of giving back to ourselves, first and foremost, making sure that we're nurturing our mindsets. And, I'm super excited. So you guys follow along with us, and yeah, we're about to take off.
Yes. We're very excited, guys. As we talked about on all the calls, the most important thing for all of us in our endeavors, in our businesses, in everything that we're setting out to do here in the digital space with our launch shop partners and everything that you guys have going on is always having maintained a positive attitude first and foremost. You have to protect that positive attitude, stay inspired, stay encouraged, make sure that you're having fun, right? And so one thing that I want to leave with you guys or start off with you guys, as far as maintaining that positive attitude, is just remembering that, creativity, which this is what we're doing. We're being creative. We're being builders, right? We're being entrepreneurs. We're trying things, and one important thing that it says about creativity is that it's a combination of discipline and childlike spirit. And that was by Robert Greene. Creativity is a combination of discipline and childlike spirit. And we all know that discipline is just that. It's discipline. It's making sure that we're doing things consistently, even when we don't feel like doing them, right? And so the childlike spirit goes with that to have that creativity, because when we combine that discipline with that excitement, that fun, that what we like to call ignorance on fire, that fearlessness, that we just want to have fun, We just want to see the things that we want to build. We just want to see the lives that we want to live. We just want to see those things evolve and develop until they're in front of us and we're actually having fun, right? So a lot of times we lose that fun along the journey of building our businesses and staying committed and staying involved. We lose that fun along the way, and that's usually what halts us, right? So keep that fun, that childlike spirit, combined with that discipline, that work ethic, that consistency, and we're going to utilize that to drive this digital domination success 2024 and beyond, that I've been talking to you guys about and that we've been talking to you guys about each and every week here consistently, right? And so when we talk about that growth mindset, right, it's going to be about that having maintaining that positive attitude and tapping into and protecting that childlike spirit, that ignorance on fire. Don't put yourself in a position where you feel like you should have known everything. You're going to be an expert out the blue. No, this is a fun, lasting journey. And we're just like putting together this thing and we want to see it come to life because we know that the enjoyment, the fruit, how we're going to be able to serve, how we're going to be able to continue to live this laptop lifestyle where we're going to be able to run our businesses, build our businesses, develop our businesses, and teach others how to do the same with this program and this team here. And we're going to be able to do that from anywhere in the world at any given time because we've invested this commitment to building these digital businesses from e-commerce stores and everything that we talk about here over at the Launch Cart and Launch Shop partners and myself and Coach Dave. So on the screen there, I really encourage you guys to check out my digital e-guide, Do More, Dwell Less. The doers will win. It's really going to be a daily guide to help your focus improve and to help you really turn your challenges into opportunities and turn those opportunities into gold, right? The doers will win. So with that being said, right, we're going to pass it over to my partner, Days here. She's going to share with you guys. I always say she is the digital tech genius, right? So when she tells you how to put these things together, how to arrange these things together, what you need to have on your social media platforms, how they need to be moving and functioning for you to be successful, I guarantee you that she knows what she's talking about. So she's going to be talking to you guys today about this one link that will change your entire digital presence and turn your business to profits and to gold. So, Dace, take it away.
Thank you so much, Byron. Definitely greatly appreciate that. I'm always like Byron said, trying to figure out stuff, trying to just experiment. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I am a certified launch shop partner. And before I started the program, I actually, struggled to get online. I struggled to build out my own e-commerce store. I laugh with Candace. She's one of the coaches on the platform as well about, when I first started, I actually, searched on my Google search engine. I'm like, find me a short mini shopping cart because I had got so discouraged with trying to learn how to set up a fully functional e-commerce store. So thank God, thank you to Launchcard and all of the members and Greg and Candace because I literally didn't know where to start, and I saw people, having so much success online, but I'm like, how are they doing this? So on top of, being a mom, entrepreneur, and having all of these other responsibilities and titles, I kind of just went in and out, but I never gave up on the possibilities of being able to earn money from home. And that's actually what is so exciting about what I'm going to talk to you guys today about is just having the link in bio, right? So it took me 9 to 10 years to learn how to build an e-commerce store. I started off as a, teenager trying to figure it out myself. finally got the right information 2 years ago. And now, we've been off to the races. So Byron and I actually own hi, AB, how are you? We actually own a digital marketing agency called DP Branding and Consulting. So not only do we know how to do it, but now we're helping other people also, get these valuable resources, tools, and develop the skills. So I'm going to show you guys really quickly my Instagram page. So this is my Instagram, Elevate with Daza. I'm always trying stuff out. Like, it's no right or wrong way. You do want to have the foundation set up, which I do, talk a lot about the social media marketing aspect of it, making sure they know who you are, your position, mindset and marketing expert, for success, giving them a little bit of detail about who you are. I'm a mom entrepreneur. I've made thousands of dollars online, organically. I made my first client for e-commerce stores was literally $300 I made off of a $30 ad. So that goes to show you just what's possible when you are ignorant on fire and you just go out and try it, and give yourself the best shot, right? So my link in bio is right here. When we talk about the link in bio, that's literally so important, right, for your business. You have different links, right? Hey, Deidre, how are you? Guys, if you're watching this and you're following along and you really like what's going on here, you appreciate the training, you're learning something, make sure you put hashtag replay if you see it later. And right now, drop some fire emojis, please.
Yes.
Some fire emojis for us. But yes, like having your link in bio is just super important. That's literally my partner Byron, he calls it the marketplace, right? You can have
It is your own. You literally have your own marketplace set up with the click of a button, and you just literally have. I'm gonna let you show them, but it still amazes me the genius of this and what she's actually able to do. Where you literally do have your own marketplace of digital products, and there's no limits on that. There's no limits on your e-commerce stores. There are no limits on the different brands and products and services that you can offer in a marketplace set up literally in your link in bio. And all you have to do is bring light to that and have a good product and a good service. And you can literally be anywhere in the world
yes,
with these products,
yes,
clicking and selling, and you marketing the product from your phone and computer. It
yes,
gets so realer, it gets so simpler and more excited than that. And we're gonna figure this thing out as we're doing. And we're gonna dominate the space. And we invite you guys to come along with us. So please like, comment, share with your friends, family, relatives. And they continue, let them see the possibilities. Like this gets me so excited for sure.
yes, absolutely, absolutely. AB said, I know what you mean. I've been trying for 4 to 5 years and only made about $1,000. It's hard without the right information.
Look, AB, you're not alone, right? But guess what? That investment only goes in vain when we quit, right? So you're 3 feet from goal. Get this information, make the connections, put the missing pieces in place as we're all working to do together. And that childlike spirit, like I talked about in the beginning, the rewards will show up. We have to solve the puzzle, and we're solving it together. That's why we're here on this call today, showing you, bringing it to you live.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Someone else said this is resonating with me. Yay, we're happy that you're following along. Hang in there because I'm going to show you guys how to actually do your own link in bio. And then we have some bonuses today from Coach Byron Gaspy as well. Somebody
Yes,
dropped
yes.
fire emojis in there. Okay, yes. So, guys, really, the link in bio is super important because when you have your link in bio set up the right way, meaning you have all of your products, right? You're organized. You have, an about me section is you can have that in there. You can have links that are directly to your services. Some people don't want to go through the entire um, you know, website. Some people, and that's probably why I was searching when I was telling Candace, like, girl, I was looking for a mini website because I had got so discouraged. But Literally, it's because I know people have a short attention span and they do not want to sit and focus on going through your entire website sometimes, right? So if we can just have our merch links right directly to our store, if we can have our link directly to our books, if we can have our links directly to, you know, our services that we offer, and you have it within one link. Like, you got to think about it. They just started allowing us on Instagram and Facebook to, or Instagram for sure, to have multiple links. At first, it was just one link. So we had to get the most out of utilizing that one link. Why does your link in bio matter? Okay, so this is why it's crucial. As simple as it may seem, an Instagram bio plays a critical role in establishing your brand presence. It shows people who you are and what you sell. So it goes back to what we were saying before, you know, making sure you're getting the most out of that. People don't want to scroll. So all of your highlighted things like your podcast, everything that you want them to see right away, please make sure you have that link in there. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that. Okay. If you got any questions or you're hanging in there with us, you know, make sure you comment below with some smartphone emojis.
Please, everybody, hashtag digital domination 2024, hashtag launch cart, hashtag launch cart CRM. We're going wild. So get in the game now. Get excited, but most importantly, make sure you're tapping in and taking notes and really receiving this information and asking questions. I always tell all my guys that I train and develop, if you're not asking questions, you're probably not working. It's always questions to ask. It's always problems to solve. And no question is a bad question because we need answers. Ask the questions all the time. Make it simple.
Yes, yes. Ask. It's no question is a bad question. Absolutely. AB said hashtag launch card 2024.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Digital domination.
Yes, absolutely. So I am going to walk you guys through how to set up a quick link in bio. If you have launch cart already, you can literally go log into your e-commerce platform, okay? Because it's like 3 different options, but make sure you log into your e-commerce platform, and then you see that on the top left corner, it is a link right here. So when you log in, make sure you hit switch to launch links, okay? So you're going to go to your launch links. Here's a drop down. You will have a list of all of your links. You can create as many links as you choose, right? Link in bios. So this is what we were talking about. Having your links organized and being ready to rock and roll. So if you look at our links, we have free sales training, and we did link this to the call today. So make sure that you click on that if you want access to our resources, right? Become a Launch Shop partner, join the Ultimate CEO University, all-in-one business tool, the Launch Card CRM, and then here's our links to discover more about us, right? So that's super, super important. I'm going to show you guys how to quickly add a link if you don't have a link in bio. So what you do is you go to add new link, and let me also go full screen on this. So you're going to go to add new link. Well, matter of fact, let me start from scratch. Switch link page. So you're going to go to create new. Okay. We can call this Ecom 2024. Submit. Okay. So it's brand new, right? We don't have anything set up right now. So you can go in and add your links here. I'm going to show you how to do that. You can also add your social media icons. So if I go over to my Instagram, I can literally take this link and go back over to my launch links and paste my Instagram link here. And then it'll actually show a button to go directly to my page. So you want to have as much as possible available here, but make sure you also, like I said, hone in on the highlights of what you're offering, whether it's coaching, whether it's products, make sure you focus on the highlights, right? For your offers, like your marketplace. You can change out your theme colors here. You can also upload a picture. You can do SEO optimization. Okay.
Give a little bit insight into that, Dave.
Yeah, so it's
Short
just
summary of the SEO and
yeah, absolutely. So with the SEO optimization, you never know, right? Your link can get picked up in the search engine. So if you want to optimize that for the best performance, you just want to make sure that, like, if you're baking cakes, for instance, you have keywords that could be picked up in the search engine, that pertains to what you do in your description.
that's sweet.
So if you're a coach, if you are an author, have those things, motivational speaker, have those type of keywords there, so that way you have a better chance at ranking in the search engine. And then you go here to analytics, so you can actually track to see how many people have clicked on your links. So let's go to add link. So let's say this is a link from your store, for instance, right? It could be the homepage to your e-commerce store that you have on launch cart with all of your branded merch ready to go. You can have that link there. You can also have a link that has a direct that takes them directly to the specific product you want to show as well. So you may be promoting your hoodies because it's cold and it's December. So you may want to just have a link going directly to your hoodies right here. Of course, that's the Instagram link, but I'm just giving you guys an example, right? So you can have hoodies here, or you can put, check out my hoodie launch, order here. Okay. And you can actually add a picture. You can time this to only show at specific times and dates. You can also feature this link. So activate this feature to hide all your other links and only show this link on your page. So you can literally just feature this one link. It's promo, right? So this is basically how you do it. It's very simple. If you are doing this for a business, one thing I would like to add is, if it's for a business, like a merch company without your face on it, like it could be for dogs, for cats, I would add your logo there for the brand, because this works for your brands as well as for your personal Instagram pages and Facebook pages. So it works anywhere that you can, enter a link. So that's all I have for you. Yes. So that's all I have for you for that section. I know we got some questions in here.
Well, let's show since we did go over the link in bio, just do a quick show them a finished product or what that looks like. You can either show them my link in bio, your link in bio. Like if we showed them the how to, right? Go in and set it up, but let's show the possibilities of what that marketplace actually looks like and can look like for them, and any and all products that they're putting together when it comes to their stores and business.
Yeah, absolutely. So here, right, is an example of what I just showed you through launch links. So this is exactly what it's going to look like. So if you click on that link that was dropped, matter of fact, let me make sure in StreamYard that I pull it up again. Hold on. So if you click on this link in real time, right, this is our resource link. So you'll be able to see free sales training. And that's the bonus. So I was kind of holding out to show you guys this. But Byron's like, show them in real time what's possible with these links. So free sales training, become a launch shop partner.
It's that childlike spirit.
Absolutely, absolutely. Look, it's lit.
I'm excited.
Digital domination. Join the Ultimate Digital University waitlist, all in one link tool. So all of our links are here. If you click on Coach Byron Gatsby, it'll take you down his entire product service funnel. You'll see everything that he has to offer. Same as mine. So make sure you guys click that link. Let's see. Also, too, we have AB saying, so you are promoting your store on social media? Yeah, absolutely. So if you wanted to
Everywhere.
if you wanted to promote your store, you can do that. But your store is a separate, it would be a brand, right? So if you're promoting that under AB merch, then you would have a logo for AB merch. And if you have like hoodies, t-shirts, cups, mugs, you can link those products all separate the way I showed you here, and it'll show up in your link and bio that way. And you will take
No, I'm sorry, Dave. But just to add to that, AB, like when you talk about, like she's right. So promoting the actual store and products is one thing, and promoting and building brand recognition is another thing when it comes to social media, right? So if you're promoting your store or a product, that will become off as more of like an ad or some type of promotion that specifically you want them to see that one thing and go to that one thing. But when it comes to the existence of your store and your products and building your brand, you want to promote more of that emotional connection, show them that story of your brand, why the brand exists, how it can service them, how excited you are about the brand, how did this idea come to life. Like you want to curate all of your content to a storytelling type of branding so that people can make a connection and understand what your story is, how it came about, why it exists, and why they should have that product if they don't have anything else. Like Ultimate CEO, you should be a part of this if you're in the digital space, period. We want to, like, that's also another brand. Entrepreneurs Are Us, right? So it tells what the brand story is and how people can connect to it. But the product and the merch, the store itself, is just that, right? So we want the branding story and the branding content, right, to drive to the store and to the products to make sales and for people to connect with your business through branding. I hope that makes sense for you.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Byron. I'm going to just elaborate, a little bit. I'm going to add something to that because with the launch links, don't get it confused. You can have this, like Byron said, for your brand and for your personal, right? But if it's on your personal, then you would have a link that goes directly to the merch, right? In your personal. That'll be one of your links. If it's your brand that you're building this out for, like Entrepreneurs Are Us, turning dreams into dollar signs, fueling your ambition with inspiring content and top-notch products, shop now at richnerds.life. So if we click here, here's the links. So this is promoting the brand. Shop new arrivals and subscribe to the YouTube channel. So that right there nips it in the bud. This is branding for your merch brand, which you can promote your merch, your hoodies, your hats, your gloves, your scarf, everything that you have can be promoted through this link. So I recommend that you have a separate social media page to promote your brand. So that let's see. We're going to answer a few more questions. Mark said, is it okay to have more than one link in your bio? More than one link in your bio. So if you're saying, having multiple link in bios, then yes, absolutely. So depending on what your offer is and where you're funneling them to, we're going to have to do we're going to have to do a training on so social media marketing. So if you have Like, say for instance, Byron could easily have another link, a separate link in bio attached to his Instagram on top of his Byron Gatsby link in bio, right? He can take this full Entrepreneurs RS link for his brand and attach it, and it'll be two full separate link in bios. Okay. So you can do that, but it just depends on what your offer is. It depends on what you are positioning, yourself to sell, and how you want to funnel your clients. But yes, you can definitely do that. Okay, can you add the link into the comments? So I did add the link after this call. I'm going to make sure that, we go over and double check to, make sure you do get access to this link as well. Okay, because it should be linked, but if you don't see it, we will definitely post that again for you. Okay. Launch card partners. Does that mean invest in launch card? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So let me switch out screens and then we can go over that. Let me go back to our link in bio here. So the link is launchlinks.com/Coach Byron Gatsby and Deza Resources. Okay. So yes, the Launch Shop Partnership Program is a program that I went through. It's a 7-week intensive, training. It really just helps you learn everything you need to know in order to make money, right? From your own agency. You can literally make money by helping other people build their e-commerce stores, right? But you also are learning all of this information for yourself. I knew when I first got into it, even from the call that I saw that I was on with Greg, I'm like, you can outsource, you can be a mom and work from home. Like that was like my pain points, right? I wanted to be able to figure this thing out. So I came in, and it literally became an entire family for me. You like Launchcart, they walked me through the whole process of learning e-commerce, learning, digital marketing, hacks and techniques and strategies to really grow online. So the Launch Card Partnership Program is available in our link in bios. If you want to learn more about that, DM us, reach out to us. But yes, you can become a certified partner and get endorsed by the platform. And you can also too invest in Launch Card. Greg is not on right now, but it's an option because he has money out for that. But make sure you DM us and we'll make sure you get the information if you're interested in investing in Launch Card as well. Okay. All righty. So someone said sumo. Oh, go ahead, Byron.
No, I was just saying yes, you can invest.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm investing right now. Sumo Wharton. I'm investing right now. Absolutely. Okay, I have the same question as AB. Is being a partner the same as investing? Yeah, so we just answered that. It's two separate things, but we're all partners, right? We're all partners, but if you want if you want access to the network, if you want access to the opportunity of becoming a certified partner, meaning you literally have went through the training to become an expert e-commerce builder on the platform, like that's what that's about, right? And that's important because like I was able, with no experience starting out, I was able to go through that platform and generate thousands of dollars from launching my digital agency. You can only have one link in bio. Yep. So the platforms only allow one. So on Instagram, I believe they allow you to actually add multiple link in bios. So it's completely up to you. You can also have a link inside of a link. So I'll show you guys that as well. And then we're going to have some more time for Q&As. And then we're going to wrap up. But I'm going to show you Byron's real quick. So this right here is Byron's funnel, right? So this is his
That's my link in bio.
Yeah, this is his link in bio. This is his marketplace, right? So all of his products are here. His podcast is here. I mean, all of the services that he has, even his merch store, is all laid out here, right? Books, everything. So it's really unlimited.
They're
Poss-
all active links. That's like if you click on the store, it's going to take you to the store.
exactly. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. So,
And show them the second page option. This is this gets me excited because I couldn't believe this was possible.
yep.
So
So
it's
the
a
second,
whole separate. What not only can we do links inside of a link, but there's also pages to different links. So now this is my real estate business has its own complete section to where anybody that wants to connect to my Gatsby Knows real estate products, they literally can just click that tab and enter a whole different marketplace strictly for the real estate business. So
yeah,
it's really crazy, honestly.
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
Daisy is definitely the genius, right? You guys see, like she put this whole thing together for me, and so she's definitely the person to teach you, walk you through, coach you, show you how to really maximize on having your store set up the right way, having the links and bios, and that's what these trainings are about. And it's very important. Shout out to everybody's tuning in, getting into education, being committed and invested into themselves and their growth because it's cracking these codes that's what's really going to put you in the best position to have success for all of your stores and all of your businesses. Like we have to do this together, and that's why I'm so excited about just this launch card opportunity and partnership to build this community together because we're all looking to learn, figure out, and dominate this e-commerce space that's going to grow massively. And Launchcart and its partners is definitely the place to be. And we're excited to really, hear some of you guys speaking, some of you guys that sitting on these calls, that's asking these questions, who's starting your e-commerce businesses, your stores, your agencies, who's been invested. We want to hear some of you guys on these calls in this community talking about your growth and evolution and your processes and how you were stuck at this point as we've all experienced, and now our stores, our businesses are thriving because we're getting this information, we're putting it into action, and we're staying involved with the community and involved with the industry and the space, making sure that we're positioning ourselves to be the digital domination leaders 2024 and beyond.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We are taking off, right? And it is super. It's a wonderful time. It's a super exciting time, and we are here. We're excited to see, like Byron said, what you guys are, wanting to do and to be coaches and mentors, right? And to really just collaborate. So this is our Q&A time. You can ask any of your questions. We're going to leave about another minute or so. Then we're going to go to the next slide and close out. I know you guys are getting ready for the New Year's and refilling the plates, right? Refilling the cups and getting full off of everything. So I'm thankful that you guys were, on with us and watching us and taking time to get that personal development and, just learning how to do this digital domination because we are growing together and it is a process. It definitely
Never
is a
ending. It's never ending, which is why we have to have that discipline combined with that childlike spirit to keep that creativity flowing and keep our businesses and everything growing.
yes, absolutely. Exactly. So we're going to go on to the next slide, guys. If you have any further questions, make sure that you reach out to us because our DMs are always open.
Most definitely. And then you guys, real quick, before we get to this wonderful bonus that we're excited to offer you guys to help assist with your business and your growth. You hear me throwing out those quotes like that one that I said, where creativity is a combination of discipline and childlike spirit, combined and flowing together. And that's by Robert Greene, right? So obviously, I'm able to spit these bars of information that keeps me motivated to continue to evolve in the space. As you see behind me, my mini library here, I have a lot more books, but my favorites, they always sit right here behind me in my mini library, you know, and I have Relentless here. I like to shout out my teachers, Relentless by Tim Grover, Michael Jordan Sr. You definitely want to be relentless and tap into that. I got also up here the 10X rule, the 10X rule, Grant Cardone, teaching you how to really just tap in and 10X everything you got going on. Those are some of my personal favorites. One that people might not be familiar with, and this will be the last one, but this is a beast, 14,000 quips and quotes. It's for writers and speakers. So I take what I do very serious, right? I'm able to get on these calls and speak to you guys. I'm able to get on these calls and speak to you guys about, you know, how to personally grow and evolve because I'm investing in the education and the information for the things that I desire to do. So I wanted to take that time and share with you guys. Now, if there's a can put back on the screen there, yes, we are offering the Ultimate Sales Mastery course. It's a free download. It's a lot of tools, strategies, you know, psychology that I've been able to use in all of my businesses to achieve momentum, growth, you know, and always head towards the right direction when it comes to closing out and capturing the clients or the people that I want to reach. And a lot of these tools and strategies that I've been able to learn along my journey that has allowed me to experience the levels of success that I've been able to experience. I'm going to be sharing it with you guys. And I know that for those who are implementing these strategies and these skills and they're being consistent, then I guarantee you that you're going to see not only your businesses start to thrive, but you're going to understand sales and the importance of sales from a mental and psychological standpoint as it was taught to me. So I'm very excited to share this with you guys. The link is in the comment. Go and download it. If you guys have any questions, Dave likes to show me off. I don't really get a chance to like celebrate my accomplishments and achievements, but you guys see here my time in my sales and marketing business, just celebrating some victories and some awards that those sales strategies and skills have allowed me to do. That there is my entire team. Those are my sales reps. I've been able to train and develop thousands of sales reps on a national scale. And I really just want to help you guys in this space. I keep saying it, digital domination 2024, but it's definitely going to require that creativity, that discipline, that childlike spirit, and more than anything, you to get some knowledge and education and really get you some sales and marketing skills as we're giving you here the free sales training and as Days have given you wonderful marketing gems with the link in bio and how to set that up on the launch cart platform to really position yourself and your business for further growth in 2024 and beyond.
Yes, absolutely. It's lit. This is Byron Gatsby is literally the do more mentor. Okay. um,
No, I'm in hiding. I'm in hiding.
so anything, personal development, scaling your business, everything, mindset. He is your go-to guy. I'm so thankful for him. I'm so thankful for Launchcart, for this opportunity. Guys, tap in, 2024 domination. It's here. We're ready, right? Make your plan, set goals for your growth, and then take out 10 minutes and create your launch links. Okay. Get about 5 links that you want to highlight, your favorite products, your favorite services that you offer, and add them into your launch link. Okay. It's very important. You got that one link, and it's literally like Byron Gatsby said, it's your marketplace. So thank you guys. And until next time, we'll see you soon.